Yeah, bro. So I used to think you had to come up with like the most interesting things to say, like if you're talking to a baddie or just any woman in general that you're interested in. I used to think you'd have to like because like I felt like they ain't gonna be interested if I'm like, hey, how are you? How's your day going? Like what you doing? Like I felt like that was boring. That's boring stuff to hear about, and like they get that all day long.
Millions of other man, 20 other dudes just said the same thing to her.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's like I feel like sometimes we put like too much pressure on ourselves to like come up with like the most interesting thing to say, and it's like a lot of it ain't even about what you say. It's more your vibe. Yeah, like what kind of experience you giving them. So it's like you could literally like joke about the surroundings. You could just literally just play a game, like just mess with them. Like I remember I was talking to a chick and I was like, I was just messing with her the whole time. Like, you know what I mean? Like I forget exactly what we were saying, but we was just joking around and like just joking about stupid stuff. Like I was saying dumb stuff, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, ain't no way. And like, bro, she was all over me for like the next 3 months, dude. And I'm thinking like, you know what I mean? Like, I just wish you would have heard like the dumb stuff I was saying, but it's like you gotta be nervous. Like you could get away with anything as long as the vibe's right.
A lot of guys are nervous when it comes to a woman because they don't know what to say. But in my experience, and I think I used to be the same way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like
me too.
I used to be the same way, but I've learned some things over the last few years. The biggest thing I've learned, you have to be confident. You have to be confident. And a man that's not confident trying to approach a woman is a woman can smell. Like she can smell a man she can smell a man who's not confident. So you got to be confident. Another thing you do is you make her laugh. You joke with her, things like that. Don't say corny stuff that every man says to her. Like, you make her laugh, be cunning and witty and, say things out of the norm. And, I think a lot of women with that, but, being confident.
Gotta be real.
Yeah. Be authentic too. Be authentic. But a lot of men try to impress too hard. They try too hard, man. And it's a woman can smell like a guy who just has swag, a dude that's just approaching a woman like it's no big deal if he gets her or not. He just want to amuse himself and have a conversation with her. That's what a woman likes.
That's great. Amuse yourself.
You want to amuse yourself. I'm trying to amuse myself. I'm not trying to amuse you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to have a conversation with a beautiful young lady. You know what I'm saying? With a beautiful girl.
You say confident. What's confidence to you?
Confident is in your posture. It's in the way you speak. It's you see, some people lack confidence because when you talking to a woman, they looking all around and they're not engaged with her. Like I look at a woman dead in her eyes. I look at her dead in her eyes when I'm talking to you. Like when I'm talking to you, I'm spitting. I just want to get to know you. Whatever. I'm looking at you in your eyes, and I might look at me like that, bro.
Don't look at me like that.
I might look away. I might look away to see what's going on in the room. You can't you're not supposed to stare at her like what I'm saying for 10 minutes straight. Like you check the scene out too. You checking the room out. You seeing what else is going on. But when I'm driving a point, I'm looking at her right in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying something that when I said something that's gonna when I said something I wanted to drive home, I'm looking at her in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's all in body language. It's sitting up straight. It's you know what I'm saying? It's the way you carry yourself.
Yeah.
The words that come out of your mouth. So it's asking for the number. You know what I'm saying? Like closing the deal.
So do you think, and I'm talking about men specifically here, but do you think when men have a lack of confidence, that just signifies they think the woman is better than them, or they just think they're not good enough, or like what is it?
So I used to lack confidence, I think, back in the day, like especially coming out of high school and
Yeah.
maybe going into college. I think I lacked experience. So I lacked experience, and when you don't have experience, you don't have confidence.
Yeah.
And you know, when I think it's you don't know what to say. You don't know what to say to a woman. Like it takes for some men, it takes a lot for a man to be in a bar, in a club, and actually approach a woman and try to court her, try to get her number. It takes a lot out of a man. Like they don't know what they're gonna say. They're afraid of getting embarrassed. They're there's a lot of different reasons. But me personally, I don't care. I'll talk to the baddest joint in the club.
Mm-hmm.
I used to not be that way. But I used to not be that way at all. But now I'm in New York City. I will be in New York City in the bar. I will see the baddest girl in there and I will talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I am. If I get rejected, I get rejected. Do I close 100% of the time? No. But do I have a high percentage of closing right? I think I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it all starts with confidence. Sometimes you don't vibe with someone. Sometimes I've done this approach, and sometimes we don't vibe, and it's have a nice day, have a nice night.
That's the thing too. That's the thing too. A lot of people don't like. You're gonna get rejected no matter what. Like you could be like even a woman who finds you as 10. Like sometimes they'll reject you too because they think like, oh, you got too many women. Like you know what I mean? And it's like you're going to get rejected, but like you're gonna get rejected in life too. Like not just with women, like in life. It's like
in business. In business, all of it, it's the same thing.
You just gonna be like, oh, put your tail between your legs and give up. Like, no, you still gotta go after it. And that's why I'm saying, like, don't take like what you're gonna say too serious. Like, amuse yourself, you know what I mean? Because if she likes you, if she's feeling you, she's gonna give you the time of day anyways. Yep. She gonna talk to you, she probably gonna laugh and joke. If you amusing yourself and she ain't giving you the time of day and she ain't trying to laugh and joke, then it didn't matter what you was gonna say probably in that moment. Even if you said, hi, how are you? She might entertain it for a little bit and then be on her way. It's like, if she feeling attraction for you off jump, she gonna make it easy for you and she'll probably go along with it. You know what I mean? But are you one of those like when you see a woman, like, you're the hi, how are you? Like, how's your day going? Are you one of them? Or are you more like I said, you more amuse yourself in most of your interactions?
I don't do the hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I try to start with something maybe that I noticed about them. Mm-hmm. Or
aware of your surroundings.
The surroundings. I don't start with, hey, how you doing? My name is Antoine. Like I try to say something. Yeah, I try to say something to make her laugh first. I try to make her laugh. And when you make a woman laugh from the jump, she's already interested in you.
Yeah.
All you have to do is play it cool. Mm-hmm. Then you ask her for a name, what you do, what she does. She gonna ask you what you do and everything like that. And then just keep the chemistry. And when you feel like the conversation might be getting dull, but don't let it get dull before you ask for the number. Because when you let it get dull, it's over.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen that with friends. I've seen that like with don't let the conversation get dull. When you feel it get dull, then you ask for the number. Go ahead. You have a great conversation up to now. You might have ran out of things to talk about in this current environment, things like that. Ask for the number. Go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? You hot. But when you let it die down to where y'all like sitting there and y'all like so do you like this place? Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I hear you. Can't be doing
You're
that.
Dead.
And the thing is, actually, last girl that I had the relationship with, you know all about her. But one of our first phone conversations, like I call her out of the blue, and we started talking. I think we talked for like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and like the conversation was like on point. I had my I had that, you know, that look, yeah, hey, what's up? What you doing? Like, you know, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, I hit her with that. Everything was good. Like, you could tell she wanted more. And I was like, hey, listen, I had to get going. You know what I mean? Like, we got a few things to attend to. And she talked about that with me later on down the line. And she's like, yo, I didn't want, she's like, I was so mad when you hung up. I never wanted that conversation to end. And it's like, it's always better to leave early than
Yes.
leave late. Always.
Yes, men try to stick around as long as possible. No, don't do that. Leave.
Yeah.
If y'all having a great conversation, even if y'all having a great conversation, you got something to do. You out. You know what I'm saying? End the conversation. That makes a woman want more. If you're trying to always be around, always trying to be like, bro, like a woman, what I've learned about women is women get bored easily.
Yeah.
And you have to keep their attention, and you know what I'm saying? Like you have to know how to do that in some instances. It's not even just doing that. It's not even just doing it on purpose. It's like, I have other things to do. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and talk to you all day. I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been a great conversation, but I got something that I got to go do. Women like a busy guy, like a guy who's doing other things, a guy whose life is not surrounded by a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men surround their life around a woman.
Don't make a woman your whole life.
Don't do that. She don't want that. As much as a woman says, oh man, I want to be put on a pedestal and all that, like, don't never do that.
And at first too, like, I'll tell you, I don't know if this was part of simping stories, Valentine's Day simping, but I remember I told a woman how I felt about her, and like she was asking, she's like, oh, this, that, and the other thing, and I told her, and she was great in the moment. She loved hearing that in the moment, like the way I felt about her, this, that, and the other thing, and things were cool for like a little bit, but things started going downhill real quick.
Boy.
Because she knew where she stood with me, and she knew, or she felt like she could treat me however she wanted, and I wasn't going nowhere. Because I told her, I'm like, yo, don't even worry about it. I'm not going nowhere. And I told her that, and she truly, and she truly believed that. She truly believed that, and that showed in her actions. You know what I mean?
It's all good, brother. No, it's all good, man, because a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know you're not supposed to do that. Yeah,
well, that's the thing too. It's like you can hear their words, and like the words sound good to a dude, because a lot of dudes ain't thinking. A lot of dudes ain't thinking. Like they're not
thinking the way like a woman. They're not thinking in terms of how a woman thinks.
Bro, it's like basketball. It's like basketball. You know what I mean? You gotta adapt. You know what I mean? Like they do a pick over here. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, where you going over the top, you going beneath. Like what you gonna do? You gonna switch? Like, you know what I mean? Like you gonna hit them with a crossover to hezzy. Like women know the game. Women don't watch basketball, but they damn good defenders. They damn good. They like Kyrie. You know what I mean? What'd you say?
I said some of them do.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, it's like you got to be out here just like, you got to have a game plan. You have to have a game plan.
What I've learned, man, in my years of growing up and becoming a man is women like mystery. Yeah. They like a little bit of mystery. Women don't like you telling them early, like you telling them pretty early that you're, oh man, you're a woman likes a man that has options too. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting all your eggs in one basket, especially early on in a relationship, women don't really respect that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can't do that. You have to, you have to ride that wave. You have to tell how you feel a little bit later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Believe the actions, not the words. Believe the actions.
100.